Well, tough as a cheerleader took on a whole new meaning when a Temple cheer and tumble gym took a direct hit from the May tornado.
It left the gym completely destroyed. There were kids inside when that storm struck, but there were heroes too. I met them at a nearby gym to hear their story. The road to Olympic glory starts here.
She absolutely loves it. It is her home away from home.
A gym, a mat, and a dream.
Minutes matter. Minutes matter.
But mom JC Villarreal isn't talking about the time her daughter Lillian practices every pass. These minutes were between life and death.
It definitely reminds you that life is short. Minutes matter. They were minutes away from being severely injured or killed in that tornado.
Take me through the day on May 22nd and the sequence of events and what ended up happening.
Okay. Okay, can I have a minute?
Zenobia Oliveras is the office manager at Extreme Cheer and Tumble in Temple.
So it was a regular day. We knew there were storms coming, so we were, already prepared.
Just a week before, the staff went over the severe weather policies and procedures.
So we just kind of were going through the day like normal. Didn't have our after-school program there at that time. We did still have staff there. We had cheer practices going on, regular rec classes going on.
It was a normal day for the Villarreals too.
I had dropped her off at cheer practice that day. We lived 5 minutes from the gym. I ran home to get some things done and take care of our 3 boys.
We started getting the notifications on our phone. Exactly the same time the notifications started coming across about tornado warning, the sirens were going off.
30 children and about 10 parents were inside, including Lillian and fellow cheerleader Madeline Pena.
Miss Zenobia came in and she said to get into the hallway because the sirens went off.
Everyone moved to the safest spot in the gym.
Calmly. Obviously, no one's frantic at that point. Weather is still okay. There's nothing going on outside at that time, and so we're just getting them in place and talking to them, just keeping everybody calm.
Then, everything changed.
Second tornado siren went off, and I called my husband and I said, I'm going to get her.
When everything started hitting, electricity went out right away.
We all got scared and started screaming, and then the coaches said to get down on your hands and knees and cover your neck. And then the water started coming through from in the cheer gym.
I could hear my after-school staff talking to the kids there, saying it's okay, it's okay.
And I thought the last minute of our life would die, but luckily our coaches were there and none of us died.
The gym took a direct hit. Both Zenobia and JC saw the tornado rip the building apart. JC from her car, Zenobia from inside.
You could hear the noise. You just kind of feel like, oh, there's a lot going on outside at that point. However, I could see the cheer window, and at that point I did see the building kind of be blown away. It just got whisked away, and I saw that. At that point, honestly, I was just praying. Honestly, I was just like, just take this away, keep us safe and take this away.
Their winds turned sideways. I could see roofs flying in front of me. I could see trees. There was a black wall. And at that point, I saw the tornado hit the cheer gym that I knew that she was in. And I had to stop because I couldn't drive into it. So I sat. It felt like a long time, but I think it probably was just a couple of seconds, and thought, do I go back to the boys or do I go find her? I texted my husband, I love you, and I drove into the tornado. It was pushing the car sideways. The hail was like baseball size. I got to the parking lot, and the parking lot looked like a war zone. Debris sticking out of everybody's cars. All the windows are blown out. I saw her coach crack the door, and look at me. So I knew somebody made it out of the gym. I didn't know who, but I couldn't stay there anymore. The wind was too strong. It was blowing me over. So I had to go sit in the car.
She sat through the hail, not knowing if her daughter was alive. With cell service down, she didn't receive the message that everybody was safe.
It was just a lot of sit and wait and wonder. I couldn't get to her. I didn't know if she was hurt. Thank God her coaches, they are our heroes. They got them out, they kept them safe.
God definitely had us where we needed to be to keep safe. And no one was injured, no one was hurt.
I think they're heroes. They're absolute heroes.
The gym
I opened Extreme in 2001.
was owner Bridget Preddy's dream.
I loved teaching. I got into gymnastics and I would trade out classes for helping coach at a very young age at 15. And I just developed a love for it.
In 2014, her husband Dave built their dream gym on West Adams.
Dave and I both, we are givers. We like to see people exceed. We want to help people. My idea of success and receiving is to make others shine.
They were visiting a sick relative when the tornado hit.
I never expected it to hit the gym. And so I give myself a little time to think about it and to empathize just what actually went on inside that gym that day. But I do it in small phases because it's my life work. So it's still very difficult.
But there is a silver lining among the twisted metal and debris. The owner of a nearby gym, Pivot, reached out so Extreme's athletes can continue classes during the rebuild.
There's so much positive and come out of a negative, and we've seen that already with the community coming together and knowing that failure is not an option. We're going to build back, and we'll build back better.
I think this will be a life lesson that we talk about for a long time, and to talk about the resilience and how we didn't give up and how we stuck together.
Within 24 hours of the storm, something much stronger formed, a bond that cannot be broken.
It's like everyone came together in moments that I was overwhelmed and thought, am I supposed to give up? Am I supposed to rebuild? And just every turn was yes.
She's tough as a cheerleader. She's strong, they're strong together. We're Extreme for life. They got us now.
Well, the Preddy's daughter started a GoFundMe to help her parents rebuild their gym. We have that link at kcentv.com. And Lily and Maddie's cheer team this year is called F2, after the EF2 tornado that hit that West Adams gym. And after spending some time with the Extreme family, they truly are stronger than the storm.